Roy Williams, the receiver from Texas, they looked at me and broke out laughing. Quickly took the pain of the embarrassment away.
It's a thing, man. Hey, so listen, I knew about the play, and I did not know it was your first NFL start.
You want icing on the cake, Lee? That was 0-16 year.
Oh yeah,
we lost 12-10.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
But the preseason was good that year. Yeah, sure. Point out, bro. Perfect preseason.
I love the story you tell about that. We thought we were going to be good. It happens like that, too, doesn't it? Been through it. Takes us to the end of the first quarter. 10-0 Falcons.
Hey! Welcome to our third varsity. Oh, I didn't know business is going woo. But seriously, this is a reliable way to help keep everyone connected from wherever we go.
Well, at AT&T, we'll help you find the right wireless plan for you. So you can get connected to all your drivers and stores on America's most reliable 5G network.
What now?
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA
Sports. Looking through the higher price hearing aid, the CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology, many customers say is superior to more expensive
as we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Jameis Winston and the Cleveland Browns.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons.
Did you know Credit Associates can help you reduce that debt?
Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Offense, it's been good. It's a couple of missteps right there. Had Jeff wide open on a quick hitter. Probably could have went for 6 if we didn't stride, but like the way they're competing, like the way they're playing.
Defense do better to win it later.
We got to do better at all.
Jameis going to look to throw right away. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
All right, Laura, thank you. Yeah, it's got to be tough.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Winston now to throw on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. That sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles. And partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
I think you're going to keep at least 3 if you're offensive coordinator Michael Phillips.
On 2nd and 12, Winston.
Good play.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Chase Young, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
We have a clip here where we have a comparison between him and a great big spot from the Pittsburgh Steelers as far as how he can go up and elevate up the defensive back, man. I'm telling you, it's not hyperbole. This guy right here on your screen.
This offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10.
Play style-wise, he reminds me of young Julio Jones. Just the body control, the floating in the air.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush.
God damn it, ain't got
up your guys elsewhere. A first carry now for Nick Chubb, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
He's talented enough to kind of go make some of those contested crazy catches.
That'll go as a touchback.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Well, the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Carry out 2 medium, 1 time piece with just $6.99.
Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Quez Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result is a touchdown. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Taking about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. The Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
This is a guy who has a great personality. He's dry, but he's straightforward. He's funny, but he's serious. What a great way to come out and run a tight end screen immediately.
On 1st down, Hurts. Caught by Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
You don't have to worry about guys hot and things like that. The people are designated for that. So there's just a few things like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What's going to happen week 1 with Zach's knee, but what is the coach?
Here's Hurts to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Falcons. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
One of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum.
Appreciate it.
Not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well on this one.
Watching the Falcons, playing with the Falcons.
Where you are in your career, why are you a great choice to lead this offense?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I've said to you guys all week that
Asker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Got me.
Good route. Here complete to Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down.
when you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Good throwing catch.
This run there 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the option, here's Williams.
Come on. It's a hit stick. He had me get absorbed by the blocker.
8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Good throw, Dez.
That's 2 balls.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Dancing to his left.
I always say this league is about
able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Flushed out right. Kelsey has it over the middle. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Come on, get it up, get it up, get it up.
With every season, Travis Kelsey, he just confirms his greatness. Streak of 1,000-yard seasons is now up to 6, and he's made 7 straight Pro Bowls, and his numbers have been one of the best tight ends to ever played in the NFL. Another first down right there to add to his career total.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now he's forced out.
Come on.
It's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
That's his game. What I like about that run, too, is like he had this little bit of a vertical hop, and his shoulders stayed square to the line of scrimmage. And then you saw that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's finding his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches. We just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. That's out to Chubb, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Come on.
And there's Hooper.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go in the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
The farther you go, the better it gets. The summer you secure the point site.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts being chased out left.
Good. I sure thought he was going to die.
Already just shy of midfield. Now Chubb running right, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to.
Oh, come on. Look at me.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next one comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 48 yards rushing for him down to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course, and this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
And I think the reality, too, is we talked about it a little bit earlier, that these teams practice.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Mike White is throwing on the run across his body.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They make their second-half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
Throwing again on second down. Winston will be taken in there by James Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
When you look at the joint practices, we see right all the teams that involved in making the double play, but the fans don't get to see
First
that.
down,
They're
Winston.
not on television.
It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On third down, Winston.
Oh, good. Big sauce.
Gardner picks it off. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Damn, Sauce, I wasted your pick.
Coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles, but they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. On the left side, Gallup's got it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway?
Bro, what though? And he caught that bitch out of bounds.
And try and get in the end zone.
Maybe that's wiser. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away.
God damn it.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Carlton Davis picks it. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Winston.
That's all my fault. Fuck. Fiddlesticks.
Career touchdown number 60. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it up is a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
Y'all niggas got a block. What's going on with y'all?
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And Chubb trying the middle here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
Get off me. Get off me.
Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Winston readies the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Now left side on the swing pass. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Winston. Finding Kelsey. He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Winston's throw taken in by Diggs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Come on. And me.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit. And that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll throw again, Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in, and he hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a win here for the Falcons. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, you had to like what
Good throw, Desmond.
the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for Atlanta, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will get a home.
Every single time. They're just creating second up throwing windows. You say, you get a pass, you get a pass, you get a pass. And his accuracy tonight is just that on point. It's been second level there. And then they're doing the something. And you hitting that kind of field was that second level. I'm talking 25, 30 yards downfield. I'm talking 25-yard passes. It's that 12 to 20-yard area. In between the secondary.
Tampa Bay undefeated. Offensive pass interference, the worst. Okay, let's see. Tom Brady, we definitely
I mean, so you hear that the Falcons they were going to play on the season, go, man, another really good drive by another quarterback. But to go to that next level, right, you got to find a way to finish it. Really good teachable learning moments in situations of football. No way to move on to attempt to Jets organization needed a little boost. Good news. Got some. Joe Klecko, living legend in the Jets organization, has been named one of 3 finalists on senior ballot for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, along with Chuck Howley and Ken Riley. And everybody's being told mostly a formality at this point once you get to be a finalist on the ballot, but we will see. Klecko had all the stats. He had all the stats for the sack. Was an official stat. Hey, I went to multiple games at Old State Stadium, New York State, where they had him and Gastineau, the Blue Salon, Marty Lyons, Bruce Harper, I mean, all Richard Todd. I went to see all those guys as a kid. My brother played for the Buffalo Bills in the early 80s. And nothing was better than pregame. When those guys came up and they introduced those guys, that place went nuts. There's Marty Lyons right there. Jets radio, Dan with your pal, Bobby Shue. You guys were in Gainesville to open up the college football season? Yeah, so Labor Day weekend, Utah, that's Florida. Yeah, but the New York Sack Exchange was something. Klecko said, I never knew your phone could blow up. He said he had 65 messages immediately. That's kind of a big deal. Big deal around here. Around these parts, that's a big deal. Zonovan Knight A rare highlight for the Jets on a kick return out to the 35 or so. Michael already in the Ring of Honor here. You know, a big summer camp.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
That's actually, they have some very, very good players. With a lot of their history, man. It's really good. I want to see if that young man can go over the play with Denzel Woods.
He's waiting for a roster spot. 20 seconds left in the half. This first catch.
As we'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Jalen Hurts and the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I was a guy that basically every preseason game was going to get better, make the team, right? So I think that the coaching is saying you got to play better football. If you guys are going, some of you guys are going to be on this team this season. And make sure you play up to the standard that we want to bring.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
I said we were talking about the joint practice on Saturday. This is the all get off the bus team. Yeah. When you see these guys walk out there, you go, look, I don't know how good they're going to be when they play games, but man, they look good. And he's one of them. It's vertical, gets it back, square in. I like it. Jets got a second round pick.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The numbers for Sanders last week, 18 carries, 67 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season. Built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Brady now to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 30 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Brady's throw there complete, and give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Again, it's Brady.
Come on, bro. What was that?
Michael Thomas. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The first half, the Jets get on the scoreboard.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
16-3.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out, the third-year player from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, Jalen Hurts. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to drop this down to Sanders, and they'll get him down here at the 23. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough, and now 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be Falcon football. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 16 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to jump a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Exactly what he was doing against you, DJ. They just said Malik Willis got benched for scrambling too much.
Touchdown, Falcons. Jalen Waddle, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive,
Bro, what the fuck?
On the breakaway.
Come on, that's weak.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Randall Cobb, 79 yards. And the Bucs are going to strike quickly.
Still do that shit where you go and clicking on the wrong nigga.
Parkey adds the extra point, and we are tied at 14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback.
I guess.
Come out to the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense set to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
and if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He's got his tight end pitch complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Falcons in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Come on, bro. Don't get home. But linebacker. Come on, bro.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
From the 24, Hurts.
That's
into a crowd and intercepted.
I don't know why the fuck I did that shit.
Casey Hayward. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head might be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
I think the urgency for the Jets as well.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
Oh, come on.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw, it's Brady. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
In this transition from excellent cross player to trying to play wide receiver in the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
2 catches for 56. Kyle Pitts had 1 catch for 52.
Now Brady. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just
let's go.
Get to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Stingley picks it.
To the creepy.
Places down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick six, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for the touchback.
design technique, defensive
So out come the Bucks now.
Leverage going backwards to the bottom of the field. And defensive end was tucked inside of maybe outside zone. You want to get towards getting leverage to the perimeter. Off the ball. Second and one. Line throwing. And complete. That's Charles.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Looking to throw again on second down.
Oh, my niggas.
And once again, this is Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Brady. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you? No. I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So the Jets now 0 for 5 on third-down conversion start.
Now Brady again. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On play action, it's Brady.
Come on.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you a message received here, no need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
You listen to the TV on iPhone, you may have trouble hearing conversation.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. On the move past the 40. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, Parker, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards that time. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. They go back to the ground with Sanders.
Come on, bro.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Brady now on 1st down. And Thomas has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. He pushes forward for maybe 3. Now
this is a critical season. This offense, things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And they're going to get it.
Let's go.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Chase Young
Hit the tree.
for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline,
come on, wrap
the
up.
notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right
Yeah,
now,
the Falcons playing on ESPN
and he is going to have a
against the
Falcons
Jets.
first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
54 yards on the
They in the third quarter.
The last run got 6.
With 9 minutes left.
And again, it's Chubb.
Pretty much all the starters out now, though. But shit, that means Desmond Ritter in that bitch.
This offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter, the time you'd think they'd be tossing it around and having great success, and it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Come on,
He's going to lose yardage here. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Chubb running right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he completes it to Wilson. And taking
Yeah, that shit hard. And then, like, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, his is yellow.
There, this methodical drive continues.
Like how it is in real life.
To play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football.
It's the little things.
Welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground.
Come on, niggas.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Excellent.
Wilson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. That late touchdown stretching their lead a bit further here in the 4th quarter, and Charles's undefeated team once again looking sharp in this ball game.
And how about what they've done on offense? Because prior to this game, we didn't expect this offense to play as well as what we've seen in this one. They decided to jump out there and jump up the rest of the team and help preserve their undefeated status.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10.
So you get a day off from New Jersey, what are you going to do?
To throw is Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Brady got to have this one.
Oh, how was that?
He takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Brady's throw into the hands of Cobb. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Brady going to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game won by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution. Love.
In a big way, it's just great recognition as far as understanding. Comes off the ball, good hat and hands, gets into the guard, and you see it cutting down the line of scrimmage. You get it in the screen, the officer going, thank you very much. That's how you make a football team. That's how you make the play, how to play the fundamental play, and keep you around, and keep you playing on something. Get that defensive line and strength of the chest and out there, especially on that defensive end position. Cal Jackson off there. Play with effort and intensity. You'll make good plays in the NFL. That's how you do it.
Attention foodies, with this fusion of prime rib steak, melted provolone, and other magical melted stuff, Arby's is now officially a fusion restaurant. Chef Smooch, Arby's, we have the meats.
Who you got this week?
You're at the age now where
49ers.
Urges to buy things at full price. But honey, you should really think about practicing safe spending with Amazon. You get low prices on everyday essentials, plus free shipping on millions of items. Do you have any question?
What is bang for your buck? Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.